you some major developments right here in the 2021 Rust movie set shooting investigation. We're learning that actor Alec Baldwin will be charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. This is for the fatal shooting of Rust movie cinematographer Halyna Hutchins. During set rehearsals in 2021, Baldwin fired a pistol while it was pointed at her. Rust movie armorer Gutierrez-Reed has also been charged. National correspondent Clayton Sandell joining us now live from Denver with the very latest. All right, Clayton, walk us through the timeline here. What exactly has happened? How did we get to this spot?
Hey, Veronica, good afternoon. Yeah, so Baldwin was acting in the film. He was also a producer on this film. Gutierrez-Reed was responsible for the guns being used on the set as the armorer. They have now both been charged criminally. Also, assistant director David Halls has made a plea deal. Now, these charges were just announced about an hour ago. The special prosecutor assigned to the case released a statement saying if any one of these 3 people, Alec Baldwin, Gutierrez-Reed, or David Halls, had done their job, Halyna Hutchins would be alive today. It's that simple, she said. The evidence clearly shows a pattern of criminal disregard for safety on the Rust film set. Now, I want to take you back. This all goes back to October 2021 on a movie ranch outside of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Baldwin was rehearsing a scene on the set of this low-budget film, Rust. He was handed a gun at that rehearsal. He pointed it toward cinematographer Halyna Hutchins. He says when he pulled the hammer back and released it, it fired. Hutchins was killed, and the director, Joel Souza, was also wounded in that incident. He did survive. Baldwin says he did not know there was a real bullet in that gun. He says he was told by the assistant director, Halls, that it was cold or unloaded. Obviously, a major focus of this investigation was how a real bullet was loaded into that gun. Veronica.
And Clayton, break down the charges for us. What are the potential punishments here, and could Alec Baldwin see jail time?
Yeah, so it's interesting. So each Baldwin and Gutierrez-Reed were charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Now, basically what that means is that the DA is essentially going to leave it up to the jury to decide which version of involuntary manslaughter they might be facing. So the first version is simply involuntary manslaughter. Prosecutors just have to prove that there was some form of negligence. It is a felony. It carries up to 18 months in jail and a $5,000 fine. The other version of involuntary manslaughter is involuntary manslaughter in the commission of a lawful act. So it's a more serious charge and requires that prosecutors prove that there was more than just simple negligence at play. And because there was a firearm involved, the punishment also includes a potential jail sentence of up to 5 years. Now, we should also mention that that assistant director, the one who handed Baldwin the loaded gun, has pleaded guilty to negligent use of a loaded weapon. He will not serve any jail time, but he will be on probation for about 6 months. Veronica.
All right, Clayton Sandell reporting live for us from Denver. Clayton, thank you so much.